Say ciao to the Italian battleships as they sail into World of Warships Blitz. The new Italians have semi-armor-piercing shells, which means they can inflict more damage but have less penetration power. These shells could be considered as the middle ground between AP and HE shells. So destroyers and cruisers beware, these battleships are on the prowl. The first new ship of the line is the Tier 4 Dante Alighieri, and she was also the first ever dreadnought battleship to be built for the Regia Marina and was completed in 1913. She served as the Italian flagship throughout World War I and hosts 4 triple-barrel turrets that house 305mm guns. Up next we have Tier 5 Conte di Calvo, the first representative of the first series of the Italian dreadnoughts. She saw active service in both World Wars, and her main armament comprised of 13 305mm guns. Tier 6 Andrea Doria, evolved from the Conte di Calvo class battleship. She is equipped with a reinforced secondary battery and in 1930 received a significant upgrade to her speed and main secondary guns. She is also the first ship in the line to come with auto secondary guns, giving you that extra firepower without having to keep your guns trained on the enemy. Tier 7 Francesca Caracciolo was the first super dreadnought of the Regia Marina, designed to carry 381mm guns. Her construction commenced during World War I and was designed to match the new fast battleships being built by rival navies. Sailing into Tier 8, we have Vittori Venito. At the time of her entry into service, she was among the fastest battleships in the world and stood out by having supreme anti-torpedo protection. She excels in comparison to the majority of battleships of her tier, making her an enemy to be reckoned with. Tier 9 La Panto is a further development of the Vittori Venito class battleships. Her main battery guns are housed in quadruple turrets, and with 3 more guns than her predecessor, she can instantly hit harder. With these guns and her quick turret traverse speed, her enemies should certainly beware. Last but not least, Tier 10 Cristophoro Colombo, a large battleship that embodies the Italian shipbuilding achievements of the early 1940s. She carries massive 16 381mm main guns and a strong secondary battery. Her 2 rear batteries can traverse 360 degrees, which allows for better firing movement and will help you switch targets or track pesky and elusive smaller ships with greater ease. Along with Fuel Smoke 3 and Scout Plane 2, she comes replete with a precise aiming skill, rounding off this multifaceted mammoth of a ship. The Italian battleships are unique and powerful due to them being the only ships of their type to use SAP shells. This feature brings the potential for a new playstyle to the game. Battleships should usually be very wary of undetected destroyers, but the newcomers don't need to be quite so cautious. Their quick turret traverse speeds and SAP shells will effectively scare off any destroyers targeting you. But be sure not to miss, your armor is not the thickest. With the addition of the Scout Plane skill from Tier 7, the line is graced with greater visibility, leaving you with a sky-high advantage when targeting enemy ships. The Italian battleships have arrived. Take control of the seas with their hard-hitting SAP shells and blow ship up in World of Warships Blitz.